everyone. It is hot today and it's not yet summer, but I came out here to quickly pick some tomatoes so we can discuss tomatoes in this culinary series. So I'm gonna quickly pick some of these and I'm gonna run back inside. So I will see you in a bit. Hi everyone, welcome to Culinary Series number 10. It is hot today and in 1 hour and 31 minutes I will officially be up for 24 hours. So the heat is not helping much. I'm tired, but I did promise to upload at least one video each week. My viewers are important to me. I appreciate you a lot, and so this sacrifice is nothing. So I appreciate you and thank you for being here with me, and I'm trying my best to live up to my promise to you. So today we're going to talk about tomato I don't remember the name, the song, but there's a song, potato, or tomato, something like that. So I was able to get 6 tomatoes from my tree. If your tomatoes tend to split or burst, it may be one of the indications that you're overwatering your tomatoes. So I am guilty of that as it relates to some of them. This one is nice and smooth. So tomato is a fruit. Yes, we prepare it and we eat it like it is a vegetable, but based on the description of a fruit, tomato is a fruit. What are the health benefits of tomato? Many. So tomatoes are rich in antioxidants and vitamin C. Now with this powerful combination, it has anti-cancer properties and it also has anti-aging properties. Tomato is used in a lot of skincare products. I've had this for 4 years now. I actually bought this when I was in Abu Dhabi and I could not find it, and I was doing my spring cleaning and I actually found this. I left Abu Dhabi in 2016, now it's 2020 and it's still here. So I took it out and I've been using it for couple of weeks now. But this contains tomato and mandarin, and both of these fruits are rich in antioxidants and vitamin C. So it helps to improve the skin tone. It gives you nice, bright, radiant skin, and it also helps to remove that ugly pigmentation of the skin that can result from sunburn, overexposure to the sun, or from aging. So tomato is really good, and the antioxidants help to remove free radicals from our bodies and help to prevent or reduce cell damage. Potassiums, tomatoes are rich in what we call polyphenols, and polyphenols are good in preventing prostate cancer. Tomatoes are rich in fiber, and because they're rich in fiber, it improves our digestive health. It helps to stimulate peristalsis. It moves the food along in bulk, and you know, bulk tends to absorb water, soften the movement of the food through the digestive tract. But if you have too much tomato, you move from one extreme to the next, which is diarrhea. So too much of a good thing can be a bad thing. So this is good for digestive health when it's used in the right proportion. Because tomatoes are rich in fiber and also also potassium is good for our cardiovascular health. Because of the fiber, it helps to trap cholesterol, so it helps to decrease the blood cholesterol level. And the potassium, you want to have a high potassium to sodium ratio while both being normal levels within the blood, because potassium helps to decrease the blood pressure. So yes, there's actually research that shows this. Also, potassium, tomato helps to reduce inflammation and it helps to reduce gallstones. But tomatoes are rich in they are rich in oxalate and calcium, And if you do the breakdown of some of the kidney stones, it consists of calcium and oxalate. So if you're prone to having kidney stones, you may not want to fool around this, or you may want to decrease your consumption. So it prevents gallstones, but on the other end, it can give you kidney stones. It is also rich in vitamin A, and we know vitamin A is good for eyesight. So this helps to improve our eyesight, and it helps to prevent macular degeneration. It's also believed that tomatoes help to decrease mood swings. In particular, it helps to decrease or the depressed mood that we may have at times. How it does this, I'm still trying to figure that out. It also helps to prevent us from having or decrease our risk of diabetes. One study says that because of the fiber content, you tend to feel full when you have tomatoes, and so your desire to have something sweet or to go eat all the times is reduced. But there are other information that's floating around that never really made sense to me, so I didn't think it made sense to come and present it to you. But I'm still trying to figure out exactly the scientific basis of how this helps to reduce the blood sugar level, and my tomato is leaking. It also helps to prevent urinary tract infection. So tomatoes, I think I'm messing around that one too much. Let me mess around with another one. So tomatoes have a diuretic effect, meaning that it makes you pass urine more frequently than you normally would if you didn't have tomatoes. So with this making you pass urine a little bit more frequently, just a little bit more, it helps to remove toxins and uric acid and bacteria from your bodies. Also, other health benefits of tomato is that it helps to detoxify the body. With the fiber and the vitamin C and the antioxidants, all these combining together are really good. It also contains vitamin K. It also improves your blood circulation. If you're prone to blood clotting too much, you have deep vein thrombosis, you're prone to throwing clots, it is stated that you may not want to consume too much. You don't have to cut it out completely, but you don't want to fool around this too much. So it's good for the skin, but on the flip side, there are some side effects of potassium. We already spoke about potassium may cause diarrhea. Now, when you eat tomato, especially raw, which I'm going to talk about that, it has this acidic or citric-like, for lack of a better word, taste. And this can cause, if you have too much, it can cause irritation of the tongue, of the throat, and you can have gastric reflux. Now there's some studies, so apart from gastric reflux, there's some studies that says that if you have arthritic pain from any condition that gives you arthritic pain, you want to stay away from the tomatoes because they're high in what we call solanine, and solanine increases calcium deposits in the tissues, which can lead to inflammation and pain. While there are other studies that are saying that more research is needed to conclude whether this is true. So if you eat tomatoes and you have arthritic pain and it doesn't worsen the problem, then good for you. If you find that it worsens the problem, then you may want to kind of find out if it's really the tomato that's doing that. So you do it by process of elimination. Tomato is also known to cause headaches, can cause muscle spasms because of the high potassium content. While it's good in reducing our blood pressure, it can also cause kidney failure if your serum or blood potassium level is too high. So you kind of want to stay away from that. Tomatoes are rich in lycopenes, and lycopenes are good for us. These are really good because it's heart healthy. It decreases our risk of having cardiovascular diseases. But if you have too much tomato, which is rich in lycopenes, you can end up with discoloration. Instead of that nice radiant skin, you can have skin discoloration. But you would have had to consume a whole heap, a whole lot of tomatoes for that to happen. Um, so these are some of the side effects of tomatoes that I can think of. I'm sure I have not exhausted the list of health benefits of tomatoes, but if there's any other way that you use tomatoes or any other health benefits of tomatoes, please let me know, because I'm sure there's something I left out, judging on my focus and everything else and my tomato speaking. But thank you for staying with me. Thank you, my devoted viewers, for patiently waiting on today's video. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, and don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe. I appreciate you. One love, and God bless. So one love and God bless, but don't leave me yet. With tomatoes, I had mentioned I'm going to talk about why it is best not to eat tomatoes raw. And there are some cardiologists who actually do agree with you not having raw tomatoes. Some of them says it can, well, we mentioned earlier about the blood clots, it's rich in vitamin K, but our digestive system is not built to break down the skin of the tomato. The skin of the tomato contains hemicellulose and cellulose, and there's another one I can't remember, which is too complex even for our digestive enzymes to break down. So we cheat ourselves of the complete health benefits of tomatoes. So it is best to have our tomatoes steamed, or when you just apply some form of heat to it to break down the complex skin, fibrous skin of the tomato. So apply some heat, break down the complexity, and our digestive tract will be able to digest and absorb the nutrients of the tomato better. So it's not best to put it raw in our vegetable salads, which we're used to doing. Apply some heat, break it down, and enjoy the maximum health benefits of tomatoes. And I'll see you next week for another in the culinary series. This time, really know. One love, and God bless.